My beloved child. Before tomorrow arrives, I need you to hear every word with an open heart. Don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal is not about fear, it is about a moment that could change the way your family sees one another forever. Right now, someone in your home is carrying thoughts they have never spoken out loud. They smile, they answer questions, they continue with their routine, yet deep inside they have been waiting for the right moment to reveal something important. Tomorrow may become that moment. At first, it could seem like an ordinary conversation, but within a few minutes everything may begin to feel different. A hidden truth, an unexpected decision, or a long-awaited opportunity could suddenly come into the light. Stay till the end, because the biggest part of this message has not been revealed yet, and what comes next may completely change the meaning of everything you've heard so far. There is another reason you were meant to hear this story today. Families are often changed by a single unexpected moment that no one can predict in advance. Sometimes it is one sentence that heals years of silence. Sometimes it is one phone call that opens a new door. Sometimes it is a decision made in only a few seconds that creates memories lasting a lifetime. Don't skip, because the detail most people ignore is often the one that matters the most. Imagine looking back tomorrow evening and realizing that a simple choice, a simple conversation, or a simple act of kindness became the turning point everyone remembers. That possibility is closer than it appears, and the next part of this message will reveal why so many people overlook the signs until the moment has already arrived. But before this message continues, remember one thing: tomorrow is not only about what happens around your family. It is also about how each person responds when the unexpected appears. The strongest families are not the ones without challenges, they are the ones who recognize an important moment before it slips away. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in the next part. The final piece of this revelation connects everything together, and once you hear it, today's ordinary moments may no longer seem ordinary at all. Tomorrow has not been written yet, but the choices made within it could become the story your family remembers for years to come. Not everyone notices when an important moment begins. It rarely arrives with loud announcements or obvious signs. It often starts with an ordinary morning, an ordinary message, or an ordinary conversation that suddenly carries extraordinary meaning. Don't skip, because the next few moments of this story may completely change the way you think about tomorrow. Somewhere inside your family, a connection that has felt distant may begin moving closer again. Someone who has remained quiet may finally decide to speak. Someone who has been waiting for the perfect opportunity may realize that tomorrow is the day to act. At first, nothing will seem unusual, but as the hours unfold, every small detail may begin fitting together like pieces of a puzzle that has been waiting to be completed. The surprising part is that the biggest turning points rarely look important when they first appear. A simple knock at the door, an unexpected call, an invitation, or even a casual conversation can become the beginning of something no one expected. Stay till the end, because the most powerful part of this message is still ahead. While everyone else focuses on what they can see, the real change often starts beneath the surface. Tomorrow may reveal emotions that have remained hidden for far too long. It may uncover dreams that someone has been protecting in silence. It may remind your family that hope sometimes arrives when nobody is searching for it. That is why this message cannot end here, because one final piece is still missing. Now listen carefully. The next part will uncover the reason this moment feels different from every ordinary day. It is not about coincidence. It is about timing. Every conversation, every decision, and every unexpected event may begin connecting in a way that only becomes clear after everything has already happened. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. When the next chapter begins, the hidden connection between today's preparation and tomorrow's unforgettable moment will finally come into focus, and only then will the full picture start to make sense. A quiet moment can sometimes hold more power than the loudest celebration. That is why you should not dismiss tomorrow as just another ordinary day. Don't skip, because the next revelation connects every clue you've heard so far. While everyone is busy following their usual routine, something meaningful may already be unfolding behind the scenes. A conversation that almost never happened, a decision that almost changed, or an unexpected meeting may begin creating a chain of events that no one in your family could have predicted. At first, it may feel like nothing unusual is taking place, but when the day moves forward, each small moment may begin pointing toward one unforgettable outcome. The most surprising part is that the real significance may only become clear after everything has already happened. There is another detail that almost everyone overlooks. Families often spend so much time searching for extraordinary signs that they miss the quiet opportunities standing right in front of them. Stay till the end, because the biggest piece of this story has still not been revealed. Tomorrow may become a reminder that hope, restoration, and unexpected joy can arrive through the simplest moments. One person's courage to speak honestly may inspire another to let go of old misunderstandings. One unexpected opportunity may encourage everyone to see the future with fresh confidence. The atmosphere inside your home could begin to feel different, not because everything changes instantly, but because one meaningful moment starts changing the direction of every moment that follows. Now the final revelation is getting closer. Everything you've heard until this point has been preparing you for what comes next. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The last part will reveal why tomorrow's events are not truly about surprise alone. They are about what your family chooses to do after that unexpected moment arrives. When every hidden piece finally comes together, you'll understand why this message began long before tomorrow ever started, and why the ending may leave a lasting impression that no one saw coming. Everything has been leading to this moment. If you have stayed until now, then you already know this message was never about predicting a single event. It was about preparing your heart to recognize a meaningful moment when it appears. Tomorrow may begin exactly like every other day, with familiar voices, familiar routines, and familiar faces. Yet somewhere between those ordinary moments, something may happen that causes everyone to pause. It could be a conversation that finally brings clarity after weeks of uncertainty. It could be unexpected news that changes the direction of an important plan. It could be someone finding the courage to express gratitude, ask for forgiveness, share a long-held dream, or reveal an opportunity they have quietly been working toward. At first, it may seem small, almost easy to overlook, but as the day unfolds, its true importance may become impossible to ignore. Don't skip, because the final connection is only now becoming clear. The most unforgettable family moments are rarely planned. They appear unexpectedly, and only later does everyone realize they witnessed the beginning of a brand new chapter. Think about the memories your family treasures the most. They probably did not begin with grand announcements or perfect timing. They began with simple moments that slowly became unforgettable stories. Tomorrow carries that same possibility. Someone who has remained silent may finally speak with confidence. Someone who has been carrying the weight of uncertainty may discover renewed hope. Someone who believed a door had closed may suddenly notice another one opening. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest surprise is often not the event itself but the way it brings people closer together. One conversation may replace misunderstanding with clarity. One unexpected decision may inspire fresh confidence. One shared smile may remind everyone that the strongest families are built one meaningful moment at a time. While nobody can know exactly how tomorrow will unfold, every person has the opportunity to meet it with wisdom, kindness, patience, and courage. Those choices often become the real turning point. Now the picture is complete. This message was never meant to convince you that tomorrow would unfold in only one specific way. Instead, it has been inviting you to pay attention to the moments that matter most. The real surprise may not be something extraordinary happening to your family. It may be your family's ability to recognize an opportunity that had been quietly waiting all along. Don't skip the important moments simply because they appear ordinary at first. Listen carefully. Speak with kindness. Notice the people around you. Appreciate the conversations you almost ignore. Celebrate the opportunities you almost dismiss. Tomorrow may become memorable not because of one dramatic event, but because your family chooses unity, hope, understanding, and gratitude when the unexpected appears. And when the day finally comes to an end, you may look back and realize that what seemed like an ordinary tomorrow quietly became one of the most meaningful days your family had experienced in a very long time. That is the revelation this entire journey has been leading toward from the very first word. As tomorrow slowly becomes today, there is one final thought you should carry with you. The moments that shape a family's future rarely announce themselves in advance. They arrive quietly, almost unnoticed, hidden inside conversations, unexpected invitations, familiar routines, and simple choices. Don't skip, because this is where everything comes together. Imagine everyone going about the day exactly as they always do, believing nothing unusual is waiting ahead. Then, without warning, one small event begins connecting every piece of the story. Someone remembers a promise that had almost been forgotten. Someone decides to speak instead of staying silent. Someone chooses understanding instead of misunderstanding. Those decisions may seem ordinary in the moment, but together they create a chain of events capable of changing the atmosphere inside an entire family. The most surprising truth is that the biggest turning points are often recognized only after they have already happened. While people search for dramatic signs, they overlook the quiet opportunities standing right beside them. Stay till the end, because the greatest revelation has been waiting until now. Tomorrow may remind your family that the greatest blessings are often found in togetherness, forgiveness, laughter, encouragement, and hope. One unexpected conversation may inspire new confidence. One shared memory may strengthen relationships that have slowly drifted apart. One simple act of generosity may encourage another person to do the same, creating a ripple effect that continues long after the day is over. Every meaningful family story begins somewhere, and sometimes it begins with nothing more than one person deciding to make today different from yesterday. Now imagine looking back weeks from now. The details of tomorrow may not all be remembered, but the feeling it leaves behind could remain for years. That is why this message has never been about expecting one specific event. It has always been about recognizing that every family has moments capable of changing its direction forever. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you beyond the ordinary. The next sunrise will bring possibilities no one can fully predict, and every hour will carry opportunities to create memories worth keeping. When tomorrow finally comes to an end, you may discover that the most shocking part was never the event itself, it was realizing how one ordinary day quietly became the beginning of a stronger, closer, and more hopeful future for everyone you love. There is one last layer to this story that has remained hidden until now. If you have stayed with this message from the beginning, you already understand that tomorrow is not being remembered because it starts differently, it is remembered because of what unfolds when no one expects it. Don't skip, because the next few moments may change the way you look at every ordinary day. Somewhere inside your family, someone has been carrying an idea, a hope, or a decision they have not yet shared. They have waited for the right time, wondering if anyone would understand. Tomorrow may become the moment when silence is finally replaced with honesty. At first, the words may seem small, almost unimportant, but as each sentence follows the next, everyone may begin realizing they are witnessing the beginning of something much greater than a single conversation. Sometimes the most unforgettable chapter in a family's story begins with nothing more than one person choosing to speak from the heart. Think about how many life-changing moments almost never happened. A phone call that was almost ignored. A visit that was almost cancelled. A conversation that almost ended before the most important words were spoken. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Tomorrow may present one of those moments. It could appear so ordinary that many people would walk right past it without noticing. Yet the people who pay attention often discover opportunities that others completely miss. A forgotten memory may suddenly bring everyone closer. An unexpected visitor may remind your family of how much they truly value one another. A long-delayed plan may finally begin moving forward. Even the smallest act of encouragement can travel farther than anyone imagines, touching hearts long after the day has ended. The greatest surprise is not always found in dramatic events. It is often found in the quiet realization that everything has started moving in a better direction without anyone recognizing it at first. Now the journey is almost complete, but one final realization still remains. Don't skip, because the ending connects every message you have heard from the very beginning. Tomorrow will pass whether people notice its importance or not, but the families who remain present in each moment often discover something remarkable. They learn that hope grows through patience, trust grows through honest conversations, and lasting memories are created through simple choices made with genuine care. When the sun sets tomorrow, your family may look back and realize that what seemed like an ordinary day quietly became a milestone they will remember for years. Not because everything changed in an instant, but because one meaningful moment inspired another, and another, until an entirely new chapter had begun. And perhaps that is the greatest surprise of all, that the most extraordinary stories are often written one ordinary moment at a time, waiting for someone to recognize their value before the page is turned. As this journey reaches its final stretch, one question quietly remains. Not about what tomorrow will bring, but about what your family will remember after it has passed. Don't skip, because the biggest realization has been saved until now. Every family has moments that seem ordinary while they are happening, yet years later those same moments are spoken about as the beginning of everything. Tomorrow may become one of those days. A simple decision may open a new path. A forgotten conversation may suddenly make perfect sense. Someone who has been waiting for the right opportunity may finally take the first step, and everyone around them may realize they were witnessing something meaningful without knowing it. That is how unforgettable family stories are often written, not through dramatic beginnings, but through quiet moments that slowly reveal their true importance. The remarkable part is that the greatest surprises rarely arrive in the form people expect. They appear through unexpected encouragement, renewed confidence, restored relationships, and opportunities that seemed impossible only a short time before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine tomorrow ending with everyone realizing that a single conversation changed the atmosphere inside the home. Imagine someone smiling with genuine relief after carrying uncertainty for so long. Imagine hope replacing hesitation, and confidence replacing doubt. Those moments cannot be purchased, planned, or forced. They grow naturally when people choose to listen, appreciate one another, and recognize the value of being together. The real surprise is not found in extraordinary circumstances, it is found in ordinary people discovering extraordinary reasons to move forward together. Now the entire picture is almost complete. Every sentence of this message has been pointing toward one simple truth: the future is shaped by moments that many people overlook. Don't skip, because the final chapter is closer than ever. Tomorrow is another opportunity to notice what others ignore, to value the people who matter most, and to recognize that even the smallest choice can influence the story your family tells for years to come. When you look back after tomorrow has passed, you may not remember every detail of the day, but you may clearly remember how one unexpected moment inspired new hope, fresh unity, and a stronger future. Sometimes the most shocking event is not a single headline or one dramatic announcement. Sometimes it is realizing that an ordinary day quietly became the beginning of your family's next unforgettable chapter. This is the final piece that many people never stop long enough to understand. If you have stayed until this moment, then you already know this message was never about chasing impossible predictions. It has always been about recognizing that the most meaningful moments in a family's life often arrive without warning. Don't skip, because everything now comes together. Tomorrow will begin like any other day. The sun will rise, routines will continue, and familiar voices will fill the home. Yet somewhere within those ordinary hours, a single moment may quietly stand apart from all the rest. It may be a conversation that changes someone's perspective. It may be unexpected good news that brings renewed excitement. It may be a long-awaited answer, a forgotten opportunity returning, or a simple act of kindness that reminds everyone what truly matters. At first, no one may realize how important that moment is, but as the day continues, its meaning may become clearer with every passing hour. The greatest family stories are not remembered because everything happened perfectly. They are remembered because someone chose hope when uncertainty appeared, patience when emotions were high, and understanding when misunderstandings could have taken over. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine tomorrow ending with everyone feeling closer than they did today. Imagine looking around and realizing that the atmosphere inside your home feels lighter, brighter, and filled with fresh optimism. Sometimes the most powerful change is not something you can immediately see. It begins quietly inside people's hearts and slowly transforms the way they speak, the way they listen, and the way they care for one another. Those are the moments that become unforgettable, because they continue influencing the future long after the day itself has passed. And now this journey reaches its conclusion. The title spoke about something shocking happening tomorrow in your family, but the deepest surprise was never meant to be a single dramatic event. The real surprise is discovering that one ordinary day can become extraordinary through the choices your family makes together. Don't skip the opportunities that seem too small to matter. Don't overlook the conversations that deserve your full attention. Don't assume an ordinary moment cannot become an unforgettable memory. Tomorrow carries possibilities that no one can fully predict, and every new hour offers another chance to build stronger relationships, create lasting memories, and move forward with renewed hope. When tomorrow finally becomes yesterday, you may realize that the most meaningful moments were there all along, quietly waiting for your family to notice them. That is how unforgettable stories begin, not with certainty, but with ordinary people embracing extraordinary possibilities together.